easy until you try it. This movement have taught me a lot of lessons that I wouldn't have learned ordinarily. So from the topic of today that says support is a must, you don't need to let anybody tell you that this end time we hear from scripture that our race is like, I'm not even saying it's like, or we are seeing it coming to pass, because when they say tell you end time or anything, something like that, and when they tell you save your money in a place where uh what is akeka called in English, I don't know again, where termites will not destroy it. All these one story to another story, trying to use things to explain things. We are seeing it now, and yet many have not yet understand it. The most, something that normally gives me joy about this movement is whenever I think of it, I'll be seeing that heaven that we are talking about in the scripture that I have not even seen, where they will tell you all these things, and only the truth shall make you to say, no one can see God without being righteous. What will even make you righteous? This movement, this movement, when you look at it, you see that there is no hiding place for the liars or pretenders, or even if you are kind of you're no matter how you are seeing how it's unfolding on them that normally pretend. There is difference between that somebody is weak and somebody that is wicked. When it comes to this our movement, you will differentiate these two from people that you thought maybe you are with them. When you see them pretending, you will not know what they're having in mind is even worse than people you are fighting. Those Fulanis, or maybe terrorists, anything that you might call them, their own is the worst. And they have made us to suffer more than what we'd have, what we'd have gone through. What we'd have, the journey that we would have passed within some years, or for months or few years. They are trying to extend it, but to God be the glory, who is not man, that is using other dimension to help us out. Because if it is just by this might, or what do we have? What do we have? But see how God is doing it. So my advice is this a must. You don't need anybody to tell us. Sometimes some people might not even come to maybe Zoom or to join. If you don't want to join, it's not a must. If you come there, it's good. But if you do not come, see, we are not begging anybody. The record is there for you, because you cannot run away from this. And meanwhile, as I'm saying this, something came to my mind about this, maybe this IOU. I'm saying this on my own. I don't know about how I'm just saying what I have in mind. Some people might say, after all, some people that put money, how will they now get their money back, since the people are hijacking all this? No, there is nothing that you do that would be just. That's why they are telling you, anytime that you put money, make sure that you hold your receipt. Make sure that you hold your receipt, so that when everything will be okay, and our government started getting money from our land and our resources, all these things, nobody's money will be left unpaid. All that we believe, I'm saying it on, I don't know from, because it's not from government, just saying what I felt, because some people might be like in mind, this mind is so deceitful. They might say, after all, people that put money, or do you see how they are hijacking it? Certainly, even from the time of Nan, they have been it doesn't matter, even though that anybody, whatever you do, you you will pay the price of whatever you, because every work has wages. If it is good that you have done, wait for the good wages. But if it is bad, wait for the, because you must pay the price of whatever you are doing. That's why everybody must be careful. So what I have in mind, I'm just saying it on my own. I didn't say that it's coming from government, that there is nothing that you are giving out or that you have given that will be, you will lose. No. Once our nation is settled and we begin to raise money, begin to come out, I believe, and we are very rich. Our land is very rich. How much do you but when everything will be over, you will understand better, because you might not even know that even your village, there might be things that you don't know, but because nobody will research to see that you have things that nobody research to see. And when all this thing will be okay, you will see how this paradise that people left and running away from will be enjoyed, when everybody will come and make use of those things that have been idle, those things that have been dormant that have been there for no use. Apart from even the natural, your natural gift, your gift as in your gift as in your destiny that you have not been using. When you begin to use it, you see that it's even money on its own. So when we talk about supporting, people should not see it as let them do it. When it comes, I will join. Every work has pay. Even you people that are trying to be sensitizing our people so that they will understand all these things, you might not know how the spirit is blessing you on whatever you are doing. Nothing goes for nothing. The sacrifice, I know some of you, like my brother, go here and a lot of you drag and go. Rezi. It is not easy, but the spirit knows how he rewards people like you people, because it's not easy. If anybody says it's easy, oh yeah, do your own now. So we'll see how it is easy. Both time and everything, you deny yourself a lot of no. In fact, this movement, anybody that have gone through it will know that it is not easy at all. It is very painful. So I have said this thing before. Namadogwam one certain time that I used to shout. It's like I'm not shouting again this time, without even knowing what at that time I wasn't feeling fine, all these things. So anytime that I remember that thing, used to just anger would just trigger from nowhere. I say, see, people, I know how I tried to make that person to vote and all this, and then I said, within myself, had it been I did not tell you, when time will come, you will understand better what I've done for you. And I said this little thing that when I remember, it will just pain me. Both of those people that have been receiving insult, that people have been using their cajoling with their names, using the telling lies. Yeah, this one is even truth self, because I slowed because of what I wasn't okay before, but I'm getting better. So all these things was like your own is even small. What of people that they have been like using their name to mess up lies, though, not even truth. My own is even truth self. Because if you say yes, and I'm still coming back by God's grace. So all these things is when we look at it, we see that it's only by grace. Take away the grace, you can do nothing. Even this movement, you cannot do it. I know what I'm telling you by my own experience. It's only by grace. And when I remember all these people that like our leader, our PM, and even our DP, I say, which one is your own? Only that they are saying you're not shouting again. You're not even started. Though apart from other ones, but there are even something that you might think that is nothing, but to that person, that particular one pained me, but is even nothing. There are other one that is even greater. People that have warned me, people that have threatened me, but that one is not only that one that she said I'm not shouting. Why I'm not shouting? Am I not shouting again? Anytime that I remember, I will just feel a sharp annoyance. So that will tell you how people that have been passing through with lies that people are telling about them, bringing it in social distancing, will tell you how painful it is. So, but we are not looking at all this, and what you'll be looking at is the result, the end result that will come when this nation will be finally actualized. So for people who are still like, I won't put my money, those that have been put in, how do they recover it after it? It will not go unless if this nation do not come. But nothing will stop it, because already you can see that the spirit that is operating, that is piloting it, is not human. It is when they call it spirit, you understand it better. And we know that this spirit will continue to lead us till we reach our final destination and live peacefully in our homeland. So, and ọzọ dị ka ibe ya bụ onye na-ama akwa maka aka na ana na-ekwukebebe, I will still repeat it here. Ndị anụghachile na dual citizen will save them. Ebere dịkwa. For people that are in abroad, you know that there is a lot of changes in some countries. Anaghị eme some every time a na-ewefute changes. Every time ebe nke anụ na amagodo so few years now, how many changes batago. You don't have this place nke ebe anụ now, you cannot before nweta ụlọ ada ekwezi rent ya na-emezi bụ igo ya ego, so that when you buy you cannot go. Even when you want to go, you are the one that will lose. Imaziri ego na na-ele ụlọ na abroad, and bụkwa na ọ na igo ụlọ ni ọba iho ha nọkwa ịma na apartment ka a na-ego na onye na-ego nwa ụlọ eji ego yolesi ma nọ na iso ndị na-ebu ego mbute. Mana ọ bụ na nke iji aka gị ma salary a na-akwụ gị, ịmanụ ihe iwe ịga, most of them ọ ije bute ya bank iwe je kwụọ. Ịgwazie m ka future gị ga-adị, ịmabekwa another one a ga-atinyekwa. So a lot of things are going on now in abroad, which all few people ndị ghọtara ya na bụ ihe na-agba ọsọ mmiri akwa afọ, because ndị che na ha dịkwa relax, even to the extent of passport. Anaghị ekwe ya ọ dịka mgbe ọ ga-ahapụta, ịma na sometimes some lies a na-enwe atom of truth sometimes. So ifu na ụfọdụ na-asị gị na ọ nwekwa ike megide na ha kwezi chọọ ịda na ịchọrọ ịbụ onye ebe ahụ, ọ na ịchọrọ ya ababe m ka ha sa plan ya. But nke bụ eziokwu bụ that ọkwa ịfụ ha nwabie make law, ha ga-emerikwe. Ọkwa maka ndị nke anyị anaghị ekwu you must follow ihe na chata ma ihe. Sometimes when things is happening, good government ga-ama ihe whether na ga-enwe change ka na ama nwe change na that your constitution, even on that ọkwa mmadụ merie, ọkwa mmadụ dere, mmadụ ga-enenekwa ebe a na-enwe lapses are correct for the betterment of the nation. Once ọ ga-help the nation, you don't say n'ọkwa otu a ka o si dị ka ọ ga-echi dịgide. Anyị bụ mmadụ, enwe changes, mana ị ga na-eme ya for the betterment of your nation. That's why Donald Trump ji wee sị na onye na-save nation ya have not fail any law or something like that. So ifu na mgbe ụfọdụ anyị na-azọ ihe, anyị na-echekwa ya na ịbụ na ịdị wise according to ka ihe si eme kịta, because inecha anyị ihe na-eme n'ụwa naanị ifu that ọ bụrụ ihe ekwuru ka a na-eme. Onye ọbụla na-azọ nke ya, everybody na-azọ nke ya. So ịma ka ihe esi wee mee nke gị ka o wee dabalụ gị nwa, ị na-eme ya ka ọ dabalụ your own nation. Anọ ya ka this our government now na-eme. Anything ama ka a esi wee mee ọ dịrị anyị mma, anyị a na-eme. Mgbe wa DPM kwuru na enyere pass a bill for self-defense, many people na-abịa na ma ndị ya na-akọ nnọọ na ọkwa ka egbuchechi ndị banyere ọkwa kịta anụ ọkwa DSS director juzi ọnụ ya na-ekwu ọkwa self-defense a, because na ha ma mgbakọta everywhere. Even ka ha na-eme nke ha na-eme, one ka ha mete nwekwe nke ha mevu, not just nke okwu, because o nwere ka ụtarị mmụọ ga-apịa gị ma mmadụ mgbe i kwuru ihe ikwesịghị ikwu, and kịta ọ bụkwa to favor to us, which is the right thing. Any nation dị ihe na pass kwa to their own for safety of the people dị innocent, because ọ bụ na ọ bụghị ụta ndị mmadụ akara na-enwekwa some discussions in other places. Nke ọbụla gọọmenti wepụta dị mma, ise dị ga-asọpọtụ ya. Ogodo na onwe nke a na-emetoro ji nwayọọ kọwata, ise dị ga-akọwa iweziri lies na-ebuzi propaganda and the stagand too bad. Iche na ị na-emete mmadụ, ị na-egbukwa ijuru ọnụ na-egbu ọchị, maka many people ihe ejigo data ọnụ gị na-egbu na ị na-ekwu okwu. ka o wee bụkwa na imelu ka ndị mmadụ wee maa na ịmakwa ikwu ma ihe. Asị m na m ga-ekwu obere okwu mana ịmago just like one of my brother here Dan sị na onye doro nwere onye na-ete ya n'akwa ihe a nọ inos anyị bụ ndị gboo anyị ọ bụrụ ọ nọ inos and onye ọ dị na ọ dịghị ya na mbọchị ọbụla ị mara ụdị like Maazị Ugo ga-apụta ma Rozie ọ sị gị ka ya jos mee ya sharp sharp ọ ka mmadụ ikpuru oche nọrọ an maka na ọ gasị m kwuwe kịta till next 2 hours okwu ka dị m n'ọnụ mana our history ka anyị na-akọ okwu karịrị. It doesn't matter onye so wee bido from na mgbe nke ụwa zuo ike sọsọ na ibidoro nya ihe ị ga-afụ just ịdị serious ma ịdị spirit abaa gị ime ihe ị ga-afụ ị ga-akọ ịmakọcha nwunye the whole day. So onye bụ our history and anyị ga na-anyekwere ndị ọzọ aka na-akọwa ka ha na-aghọta. This fund dị very very important agbanyeghị na just token because gọọmenti abụrụ ihe ụmụaka. Ihe anyị na-eme obere ihe ka a na-enweta ebe a mana amakwa na that token ahụ ọkwa pọm ka mmanya ji wee gbajuo ihe na-eji achịta mmanya. So you might not think na ọ bụ na iwetahu billions na nwero nke ị na-eme that's your small nwere ihe ọ na-arụ ada kpokọtakwa ya together o make sense. So ka m ji dị ebe a nụ aka onye ọzọ nwee ike ikwu. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, my sister. We love you so much. We appreciate you for a wonderful submission. Yes, my brother, my sister, brother's first love. Please, the mic is yours. Go ahead and speak to us. Go ahead.
Oh, Ndewono, greetings. Good day to you, dear friends. Thank you, Adachidima. That was great. Short, long. That was awesome. Yeah. And thank you, Sir Smart Tan. I was trying to speak, but then I had to wait because it's like, just because I raised my hand, you took everything in my mouth. So I had to wait, like he said everything that's on my mind. They will. Before I go to the topics, I just wanted to let you guys know that me, Mazi Ugo, Mazi Biafra, BLT, Honorable Chooks, and a couple of us, they have labeled us Biafra, Fulanis. They say we're Fulani bloods, and they were making fun of me. They said I look like somebody who doesn't eat food. That means I'm so skinny. And I laugh, because they think it's all about eating. They want me to eat cow food so that I can be thinking like them. And I say to them, I'm waiting to go to Biafra land so I can put up my own farm and eat everything I want. It's not about food. You have to be careful about food. Food is the way we die quickly on our own, is what you eat, you see. So the less you eat, the more safer you may be. I always teach about food and nutrition, Maybe that's why I'm skinny at my age. I have so much energy for my age. That's because I have not consumed too much animals. You see, we have to be careful. There's a lot of citric food that are poisonous to our system. We don't know these things. And then people think when you're fat, that's healthy. You're accumulating something that will be a problem in the future. We have to learn these things, but they make fun of you. I can be fat. I have pictures where I have weight. I don't want them. I want to stay healthy. So I just said, let me put that out there because I know some people say, yeah, I am skinny. I made it that way. And I can do a whole bunch of things that they at 30 something are free to do. You know, they put it out there that they're going to Finland to do some um they were calling it protest, and suddenly is now a talk one-on-one with the PM. I'm thinking, like, am I just going to sit back and let them just be putting scamming stuff out there without anybody? I didn't even look in the thread, but I just had to repost and make my own comment. Like, I went deep. I said they will buy you because PM did not invite them. And the only thing that really upset me, that made me say that, is because you putting up a flyer like that and you're telling the world that you want to go and talk one-on-one with my PM in detention. Couldn't you just leave that out? Is this detention, does it not have a state? Is this detention, do you have a country name? Do you have to say in detention because you're trying to demoralize yourself? You're trying to make our Biafrans continue to plant that evil seed. Oh, it's people that don't know what's going on, and they see that, oh, so he's still in detention. You understand what I'm saying? This is evil people. And they turn around, oh, they're Fulani. Who was it? The Fulani. She has gathered all these Fulanis in the media, and they're now working for her. When I am not Fulani, I know my origin. You can't tell me. I know where I grew up. As far as 5 years old, I was in Igbo land. So don't give me that. I know my origin. I know my father. I know my grandfather. I know my grandmother. She was mixed a little bit with Portuguese. That's why they're so white in their family. I know all these things. And I know my mother. I know there could be some godomingodo going on with them. One of those confused, because they have a similar culture. They tie two rappers. But they say they're Yoruba, so I don't know. Those are the ones I was trying to find out from Enoho and always the liars and stuff. Because I don't know. But in my soul, my father trained me as an Igbo girl. And he gave me my name. Say, that's the name I want you to have. I said, man, why didn't you give me Igbo name? He said, your Igbo name is Adanaya. You are the Ada of my family. There's no other name for you. And that's what my family calls me. You know? So you talking about I'm Fulani. Ngozi is not Fulani. She has explained to us. And all this, what we're doing is we want a nation of our own. And you guys trying to pull us back. And we are resisting you. That's all. We will resist all. The good thing is we have redeclared. And they mentioned, oh, Ojuku's mother is Fulani. I remember one time long ago, if Afonja told me about that, but I didn't buy it. I asked some Igbos, they say it's a lie, and I left it there. But they saying in their space today, arguing, oh, Ojuku, his mother is Fulani, his father is Igbo, he did this, but yet he fought for his people. So I just came across a nice Igbo lady, beautiful, just standard, young and precise. Her name is Ada Ekpa Simon. She speaks in Igbo language. She's very precise, very, direct. You can still laugh, serious, putting out the message out there in Igbo language. I'm so impressed. Thank you. I just want you guys, we should support her. We should support her so that she can put it all out there. We don't want people to be deceiving our people with the language. I wish I could speak that language right now. The way everybody will, I can flow. That's what I will be doing. And that's why I love it. When you guys speaking Igbo, it's the best. It's the best time for me on this space. We speak too much English. Speak some Igbo. Speak some Calabar. We don't hear it, but just speak it. Let it keep flowing, please. Even if it's 10 of us, let it just keep flowing. They will know. Then it says her topic was we must. I've been saying it. We have no other choice. Look at what is going on. Do we have any other choice? Una digo ready. Or see, una digo ready. If see government to una digo ready. Unu when the government kita. Una digo ready. Everything we've been looking for. Nigerian government, Nigerian government. That's what they've been using to oppress us. That's what they've been using to demoralize us. That's the right they've been using to kill us one by one. Now we have a government. And until all of us agree together, they will continue to say they want to kill us. But the day we stand up and agree, and I'm so happy about this space. Everybody is talking so differently now. Our men are on point. I'm so thankful that the spirit is flowing and we all agree that we have no other choice. We must to support our governments. They have so much to offer. If not for the health care, have the best health care for our people that they ever seen. If you get a cut, they will teach you. You don't even have to go to the hospital or work they already teach you how to take care of that. If not, there's a nearby hospital. It is going to be easy for all. Our children, yes, these ones that are like 3 years old right now. Can you imagine? They're already suffering. 3 years old. They already understand what suffer is. Can you imagine in the next 5, 10 years, these children are living differently? They see something, elevate them. They go to school nicely. They see things that they only see on TV. Oh, that will gladden everyone, including the devil himself. I just say I have to give you update how they're abusing me. I like it. I don't care because I told them they will buy you. You can accuse. There's nothing you can say to me. There's nothing you can say about me. Listen, I lived my life. Go and check my record. No, I don't have any criminal records. I know what I was doing. For somehow God prepared me for this day. Somehow that I don't even know. In so many ways, I'm seeing it now. Like, how am I able, is Chuku, my Chiuku, so and now that's how I feel like everybody in this platform. We all have our story, so I'm so glad. We must continue, no matter how long it takes us. Remember, we redeclared, you know. Someone Ekpa already told us we're going to have internal war. We don't even know what that means yet. Is it the one that's going to happen from Edo? Is it a scam? Is it have they declared war because they've been just coming to kill? But now they're saying, Igbo, we're going to revenge. Is this it? Are we prepared? Are we listening to them? Are we saving all our money and give it to our government like a bank? Because when that time comes, the only person, the only people, the only thing that will stand for you is this United States of Biafra. That's the only way you can get
And
off it.
some
One thing
Because you
about
have somebody
communication, that's
standing for
why they
you. Somebody who has been registered and recognized. Somebody who has declared a nation of their own as a body. Somebody who have the authority to issue an ID card of a nation. Eventually, we're going to issue our passport that you can travel. Are we not believing that? It has happened. It's a nation. They have, um, I always forget the name of this country in Asia, Taiwan, all these little countries. Some of them don't even have natural resource, but they live in. Why? They are at peace. Nobody is bothering them. They have registered as themselves as a nation. So they have the right to prescribe their own laws, guides, rule themselves, make their own passport. Whoever recognizes them will give them a visa or invite to their country. If not, they stay in their country. If everything is there, what are they going for? And that's how Biafra is going to be. Me, I just have to say my own so that our people will understand that nothing else is out there for us but to hold on to this government. When they see you, make sure you tell them you are a Biafran. Please don't ever tell anybody you're a Nigerian. Nigeria is dead. Don't say it though. But they're the one that quit. Oh, you're a Nigerian. Oh, you're a Nigerian. They know what that means. But they want to quickly point it at you. Please, we're not Nigerians. We've never been. It's just that we didn't know who we were because of this so war and conquering. And we just accept anything. But everybody didn't do that because Nancy Kanu and his family did not accept it. They were willing to die for this. And they did. But they left their son, who's our Jesus. You know? So, and we will never forget. We have Mazi Kanu, even in jail, say, give me Biafra. I don't know what you guys want me to say. Now, we have Biafra. Just the way he wanted it. He wanted, because he could have declared 5 states, Imo, this and that. He said, oh no, that's not what God sent me. He said, I'm going to put all my people together, bring them home. We must do this together. That's what Chukwu said. And because they knew that, they try to stop him. But that's okay, because that stoppage right there was for another person who has the authority to continue the fight, which was Simon Ekpa. Even under the down low, he was a military guy, reserve. He was a politician. He was an attorney. He's getting his master's or even his doctorate degree. Brother took time to say, I know I have all these things going on, but the point is, this is the right time where everybody is struggling for their own countries, where Europe is planning for another Berlin conference, where some African countries have been able to overcome the French influence and took over their countries, where Congo is reclaiming their territory, where even Senegal and all these little countries are waking up. I cannot not do it now. And that should be for all of us. It's not something we can wait for. Even if you are studying PhD, think about it that this PhD will be useless if I don't do this now. There's so many things I had to put on hold. So many. So not because I'm putting so much money in the thing, but spiritually I have to be focused. I can't even do anything else. Nobody can talk to me about any other country. Even America, that when I listen to Trump for 3 minutes of I'm done. I heard it. That's it. Because that's not my focus. Trump is fighting seriously for his country, just like we are. The difference is they've been positioned and they're trying to bring them down. The difference between us is we have no footage. We have nothing. We're not even standing. The only thing we're standing on is our USB right now. And that's why we must support it. And I'm glad to see that a lot of people are coming through to register, to be a part of these, to work with the current government, and which is going to keep our cabinet very busy. So please continue. Go see where you can help. Go see where you can be efficient. Take it like a baby that you had to care for there and there, you know, and take it like the money you don't have to put down. This is it. Some of us have to being involved in two, three, four, things. It's not necessary. If we have people showing up, you know, we have people showing up. Is it when it's all set that people will start fighting for it? And then when you say no, there's a lady in my Okigwe, she start arguing, talking about the Ngozi is creating confusion. Then I ask her, please, can you tell me how? Because you're on this page, you're the only one out of place calling Ngozi confusionist, but you don't have nothing to offer. Are you going to allow Ngozi to do this and let the government do so that you don't continue to be a beggar? Because that's all she does. As soon as she beg, 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 all of them. Oh, my daughter is in the hospital. Oh, my father is in the hospital. And we're saying that we have a formula where all of that will be scrapped. Where dollar and naira, gosh, where dollar and a jema will be equal. Where I'm going to ask you in Biafra land, please send me already Jema in America. I need to buy these things, one item or two. You say no? You say, oh no, we must definitely go back to that place where Simon left us. And then Simon must answer for that case where they're on ground. Because if we left Bridgie, then he will not be responsible for that case. All these people, don't mind them. Oh, this is the government. Simon must answer. He must answer for that case. Da, 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 da. Because if he doesn't answer, our head is going for it. That is what is going on with these people. Nobody had to tell me anything. That's why we have to take someone. He's our president. He's our head of state of United States of Biafra. He created it. Ngozi did not. Ngozi went and created his own government. How? Simon Ekpa already made the ID. He already had an ID of his own. And then the only thing is they distributed it right after the declaration, which just gave us the legitimacy to have it. Everything is legal process. And I know a lot of us that are lived abroad when it's civilized, governmental, atmospheres, and maybe get involved with some of these affairs. I have a lot of Igbo people that are like representatives in the government here in Georgia, in Carolina. They find their way into the government and became a rep for their community. America allowed that. I don't know if we won't allow that, but my point is, a lot of people have knowledge about what is going on. Why are they not involved with this? Is it the fact that, oh, we're wasting our time because America is just going to send one bomb and that's it? Biafra is done. Or, oh, French, they're in the neighborhood, therefore they're going to send all of their bomb and they're going to bomb us. Is that the scare? I say that will never happen. That will never happen. Not if we stand up in one voice. See? People will respect us. Forget those ones, miscreants, where the individuals, forget those 0.001%. In fact, they're useful. Let them continue ranting because that's okay as long as it's not affecting anybody. They can continue just like one issue. I when a one issue Jikita. She's the bomb. I love her. They won't know Muchineke. Let me stop here. Anybody want to speak after that? They
No, my sister, you are the greatest. We bring flavor to what we are cooking, and we love it. We love it. I see my brother. I won't believe. I pray for God. The hand is up. Take it up, and I pray for. I pray for. You pray for. I'm sorry. Okay, Master, I won't be. Go ahead and speak to us. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sir Williams, Drake, for standing in for Biafra, protecting and holding the line for us, just like the likes of you. May God bless each and every one of you that have gathered here today to rub minds and share the gospel of truth to the living. May God bless Mazin Namdekano and Simon Egba. May God strengthen their spirit and their entire body to withstand, to continue to withstand this turbulent time until He is going to bring them out. May God bless the defense forces of the Biafran people that are working on daily basis to protect that gracious land of Biafra. Thank you so much for the opportunity that you have. There is no sense studied how the Biafran people have been treated in that contraption called Nigeria. There is no reasonable Biafran whose thinking faculty. They say we don't have thinking faculty. The time of autopilots, our frontal lobe, we don't have frontal. We don't have frontal lobe. Mazuko, I hope you are here. Rosa Step, I hope you people are here. They say we don't have frontal lobe. Our frontal lobe is not working. There is nobody with whose frontal lobe is working. that will not see reason to fight for the liberation of his or her ancestral land called Biafra, which is under occupation by the enemies in Nigeria and those that are supporting them, which is British and co. Sir Williams, am I coming out clear?
Yes, you are.
Am I coming out? Can
Yes,
anyone
yes,
hear
you are
me?
coming out very
Yes,
clear.
you are coming out loud and clear.
I can't hear anyone.
Loud and clear. You hear me loud and clear.
I won't be. We can hear you. I won't. You can hear me.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, there is no sensible individual, him or her, that would, have understood and heard and continue to see the atrocities that is meted us on the Biafran people that would not die to free that land. Just like me, I have told you people countless of times that if it is necessary that we must carry walking sticks and granite to defend that land, I will. Out of the 100 people that will come, I will come. That time it will be a call to duty. And I will come to defend my mother's ancestral land. We must defend that land. Look at the report that I'm hearing today. I want to go into that a little, Mazid Drake and Sir Williams. According to Inter-Society, I don't know whether you people are, it is published by Sahara Reporters. These enemies has taken over our land. I have just posted it on my timeline as well. While some of our people are there gossiping, using the energy that they're supposed to use to fight and contribute and do something tangible for the land. They are there gossiping. They are there gossiping, calling names, making irresponsible statements that are very, very ridiculous, even in the ears of those that are listening to them. 600 terrorist sleeper cells found in Biafra land. That is according to the Nigerian geographical partitioning. The 5 states of southeast of the Biafra land. 600 sleeper cells, terrorist sleeper cells. In fact, according to what they said, one of the schools is it in Enugu, is being occupied. And some of us are here making nonsense of themselves, making nuisance of themselves. Our land is on the verge of, and for those of them that were blaming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the time of when he established ESN, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, the time he introduced men on the ground, until today, blaming each and every one of us that we are responsible for the insecurity and killings in Biafra land. Have you seen it today? Inter-Society said 80% of killings in that particular region are from the jihadist Fulani extremists or terrorists. For those of you, pure Igbo sons and daughters, that will go on platforms and begin to criticize their own, have you seen the report Which other report do you have to counter what the inter-society has put out? The only thing they know is to fight their own brothers and sisters that have taken out their time to fight what they cannot do. Ike nka n'ụlọ. Okeghị n'ama o, beta ọ bata n'ime ụlọ. Ebe ahụ ka ọ ga-enwe ike. Ndị ara. Ndị ara. The United States of Biafra is fighting on daily basis with the meager resources that we have. But these people, what they do is to go out there and begin to cause nuisance. I saw a video when Nwanyonyi Shiocha was asking Dr. Ngazan Rabeze that they are killing our people in Biafra land. And my question, like I discussed in the other platform early this morning on YouTube, I think Ogenkere amplifier, that's what I call him, APM. Amplifier Ogenkere was borrowing Biafran Republic government in exile money. So he cannot use his own money now to fund the people that he claimed that they are in contact with. Why are they now sitting there watching while our people are being killed on daily basis, according to Nwanyonyi Shiocha? Why are they not protecting our people? Is it only mob that they are making on X platform? What are the tangibles on the ground that they are doing, protecting our people? Why is she calling Dr. Ngasa Rabeze, asking her which money have they contributed into the United States of Biafra that they will use to go and save our land and our people? What have they been doing all this while? Have they come across this report from Inter-Society as published by Sahara, how our land is today? My brothers and sisters in this platform today that are listening to me, we have a lot of work to do, especially when it comes to finance. Ndị Igbo anyị sị na ofe tọrọ ụtọ ọwụ ego gburu ya. We cannot be talking this thing that we are fighting. Only those that doesn't understand would not know that it's capital intensive. It involves money, huge money. To fight for freedom is not just to come out and begin to talk. It involves huge money. Without it, we cannot do anything. There is no country in this world unless we begin to manufacture things by our own. On our own, I mean. There is no country in this world that is going to dash us even one aircraft or an unmanned aerial vehicle, UAVs, to continue to engage these people. Unless we decide to produce by ourselves. And I believe that our people can do it. Because if a Russian pilot that tried to bomb Biafra land in 1967 throughout that 1970 will come out today to tell us that what he witnessed when he wanted to bomb a particular place in Aba or Muma side also, they couldn't see it simply because the Biafran soldiers under the command of Ojukwu and Effiong introduced what they call electromagnetic camouflaging system. A kind of radar that protects you from being seen by these aircrafts. Now people are using radar. That was what our people were able to invent as at that time. We can do it. And we cannot be dilly-dallying while our land is on the verge of being attacked. Seriously. Let's say these people declare war today. Do you know what these 600 sleeper cells will do? Which means they are already in your house. I pray that God will give us the mind as we are fighting, talking, speaking. May God give us the resources as well to begin to donate, to begin to donate, to begin to donate so that part of it, or if not much of them, will be used to protect by equipment that we are going to use to protect our land. Because we are a sovereign state, a sovereign nation, as declared on the 29th November 2024. And for the coming event in Washington, D.C., I love it. I love it. Dr. Ngozi Orabreze, I will forever pitch my tent with you. I am supporting the United States of Biafra has been declared. And any decision or policies that you will make in line, in consultation with your cabinet, I will work with. May God continue to bless each and every one of you as we run, as we push this cart along the line of freedom. Thank you for having me. I yield here.
Drake, are you there? Or Sir Williams? Sir Williams? Malcolm na Sir Williams are John Nkwona Drake. Every time they're on the other side of the room. These people, eh?
Okay, Sir William, I don't know. This is your mic. No, let me bring it up, bring you up. Um, pray for them. I don't know if you are speaking. Please go ahead. Pray for yeah, please go ahead. No one can hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes. Why did Sir Williams come down? You don't come out?
Atụpụla Rozie ọnụ, afọ Rozie ka Rozie na-akụ iri ebe a. Anọ m dọrọ
I'm
arụ,
not
ha nọ
saying
n'ụka.
kita ka ịgba n'ihi ekwu okwu asị na ọkọ heli ka m na-akọ heli ọ mgbe a na-akpọ ụlọ nwe onye tọfụrụ ọnụ ụlọ foto na-agazi na dị ọda rum na eche na ya gbara iwe
Sawụla bụ ndị ji nwaanyị, ahụhụ abụ ndị ji nwaanyị, Sawụla bụ ndị ji nwaanyị, ọ bụrụ ọmụ, anọ m dọrọ arụ.
They have been dealing with me. They have been issue. They have been dealing with me, but we are not going to stop one bit, not an iota. So we must continue. Mazin Naj, Stanley, your hand is up. Go ahead and speak to us.
Okay, ekenekwe m Sir Williams, Greg, na-ekenesi unu ike na ebe m na-eketa kwesịrị iso igwe anyị nọ na Zoom. So, just ka m were ohere a kenekwa unu ọrụ m na-arụ and ọ dị ka ihe a na-ekwu maka ya ndị ga-esiwe na-akwado obodo anyị. So ya bụ ihe bụrụ ka dịka ibe ya na ọ dịka ihe oge m na-agafete na tata bụ Fraịde ndị na-akpụ isi ana na ya akpụ isi ana. So anyị bụ ndị be anyị, especially ndị nke a oge onye na-ekwu okwu ebe ọ na-ekwu maka ndị bi na riverine areas. So ndị a a nakọta ha na-ekwu maka na ha abụghọ nke a ha si na ha abụghọ ndị Igbo na ha abụghọ nke a. O nwere ihe mere tata na oge m na-agafe oge ebe ha na-eme ha na-akpụ isi na ha na-eme ebe ahụ. Onye si ebe ahụ na-ekwu maka ihe ahụ mere na Benin, na-ekwu na ndị ahụ egburu ebe ahụ na nka ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ na ha na ọ bụghọ ndị ugwu na ọ bụghọ ndị Hausa, ị na-asọ na ha bụ ndị na-akpụ isi na ọ bụ ndị nke ha, ma ndị mere ihe ahụ ha bụ ndị Igbo na ndị mere ihe ahụ ebe ahụ bụ ndị Igbo. So ego a ka na-echesi ya ihe ọbụla mehenere na ha nwa bụ ndị ugwu mara ama na anyị ncha niile bụ ndị Igbo, mana anyị bụ ndị Igbo aghọtaghọ, especially ha nwa ha gasị na ha bụghọ ndị Igbo ha bụghọ ndị nke ha. So njiri ohere a na-asị ha jichi ike pụtawa na anyị ncha bụ ofu. So ka anyị jikọ asa agbakọ mamị ọnụ ọjọọ ofufu ka were aka kwado obodo anyị. Sorry, I will come back later. I need my mic back.
Yeah, Drake, are you there? Drake, are you there? Okay, CEO Chiefs, please take the microphone. Or pray for God. Or pray for God for that.
Wow.
Go
Good
ahead.
afternoon, my brothers and sisters. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, ya ga-amakwa gbasara ndị na-akpụ isi ana. Ọtụtụ ndị a na-akpụ isi ana, weda ka ebu river Niger, weda ka ebu river Benue, weda ka ebu river ọsọkwa bụrụ akpa nke ka ọnụngụ mba asụsụ nwa. Ihe ọmalụ ha niile malụ na anyị niile bụ ndị Igbo. Also, because I'm just take a look, ihe medụ na my place nọ today. Nọ na nwa nọ n'ugwu Hausa in short. And ihe a na-abịa mee ya bụ one Yoruba man nọrọ onwe enwe. Then nwe the man nọ ndị. Then ọ bịa nwee misunderstanding gbasara onye obodo a nwa nọ n'ime with that woman mbụ the wife. In that process, the woman in question, the boy in question, nwe the man ihe. The man ka na-ekwukwe na echiri nwe ihe. Otu a ka the guy mbekwa gwa ma the man onwe nke ụlọ. Then this other person entirely n'akwa onye Yoruba ka ọ bụ ọ na-agafekwala onwe m. Ọ bịa fụtaje duaje the guy why o ji wee chie this man ihe. Ka ọ hold this man ọ na-echiri sef ọ na ọmụtara onye nchọrọ. In that process, this guy bido n'ụwa ọgụ akpọkwa ya oku. Akpọkwa ya na this ọgụ. Otu aka o shie pa this guy na-ekwukwe gba ya na. In the process of ịgba ya na ndị mmadụ gbakọ that place. In that process, echisa dị ọgụ. Don't knowing that this guy in question, this guy malụ the man ụla ka je kpọta ndị otu enwe je meet this guy, the other guy na shop ya. In that process, ọgụ bidokwa eru ebe enu megide anụgide ọga ya na-eme today mbụ Friday ka m na-agwụ na ya anụgide ọga. In that process, this Yoruba guy nchilu ya na abụọ na anọ baa n'ime shop ya nwa. Ịmago ndị Yoruba na-adụ njikere 247. Taa ka o shi ebe n'ime shop ya ihe ejije weta mmadụ amarọ. Taa ka o shi wee yifu akwa ya. By then, ọ dụgo mean of that in ọgụ. Jide this boy with ndị otu enwe. Taa ka o shi wee jide chọọ ịkụ ọkpọ ndị mmadụ gbakọ that place. In the process of ịgbakọ, ndị soja bụ mmechi abịaji bịa settle the case. Settlechakwa the case, ndị soja move. That the same group best these 3 good times one I know got today before I get now. Ugwu and ndị Yoruba ha nwa maara ndị bụ nke ha, but any person from Riverside abi River Benue or River Niger or all this River Nile area one fụta nwadachi na ya niile abụrụ ofu, but ha nwa ma yes ndị ugwu ma na anyị niile bụ ofu. This is the right time. All these people they are not Igbo, they are not Igbo. This is the right time how one kwesịrị iwepụgodu that mentality, because this mentality, this divide and rule, onye mbugolai, and this is not taking us to anywhere. This divide and rule is not going to take us to anywhere. This is the right time for everybody to know that all of us, we are one. We are the same father and the same mother. It's just that all language won't divide all of us. But Abiakwa na blood, we are the same blood. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu say the same thing. Because if you check onye nka check DNA test, DNA ị ga-ahụ no yes no ọbara onye Igbo bụ ofu. This mentality, we are not one. We don't supposed to don't throw away all this mentality far back. Because this Nigeria no n'ime Nigeria entirely, these mineral resources nọ n'ala Igbo. Onwere ala Igbo, the whole both ala Igbo niile in short, both the 5 eastern states, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bịa wolu gawa, and this 40 state of Biafra. You check the whole 40 states from A to Z. Onwere anyone mineral resources adịrọ n'ime ewu. And that is the thing. Ndị ọcha and ndị Nigeria mmarụ. That's why they didn't want to release us. We are the only one can free ourselves in this country called Nigeria. We are the only one. Nobody can free us. But when we join our hands together we stand, we can move the mountain to move. But we are just dividing ourselves like this. We're not going to take us to anywhere. We are talking of tax. Know anything that we are doing in Nigeria now, that we are not paying tax. Even though if you are selling pure water, in the process of that selling pure water, you see one alaye boy will come meet you. You just come and meet you. Tell you this one happen. In that process, you are paying the money that you did not eat. Excuse me, I want to answer call abeg.
All right, now pray for God. Are you ready now to speak?
Okay, good afternoon, Sir Williams. Good afternoon, Drake. Good afternoon, all the people on the speaker section, and good afternoon to everybody on the listening section. I just want to briefly talk about, draw us back a little to July 5th, 2022, when the Islamic State launched a well coordinated attack on the Kuje prison in Abuja. And also when these same people launched another attack in the city of Jos in Plateau State. Now, I want us to understand, do you know, with these two illustrations from Abuja and that of Jos, I want to make us understand that you see Fulani and the Islamic State, they are the ones in power, which we all are aware of it. Okay? And I want us to understand that these people are so organized that they can go anywhere, nothing can stop them. They can go anywhere, carry out their assignments, and nobody, not even the military, can stop them. Why am I saying this thing? Is to tell our people that sincerely we have not been coordinated enough to be able to unite as one voice to carry out an assignment, and it will be a success. That is why we here at the USB are trying to put things in place to make sure that we unite ourselves again and nobody can break us. Now, what happened is this. Let me start from that because I read the news and then I get to understand that the Jos prison is in the midst of the an A division, and the police headquarters is directly opposite the gate of the prison service. And that of Abuja, when that prison break happened, no one was apprehended. That of just prison break, no one till date was apprehended. These terrorists came in the city, the heartbeat of the city, came with their ammunitions. They were no longer only operating in the bush, they came into the city in broad daylight, close to a police headquarters, and they entered, released their men that are in the prison, and drove off from the prison. Until date, they have never captured one of those people. Now, this is a warning. What I say, this is a something that we should also uh, copy from. You see, our leader has been in Abuja for a long time. These trials that has been going on endlessly, we need to put it to an end. We need to devise a means to put it to an end. That is just what I have to say for now. I will still come back.
Okay, my brother. As you already said it before, and we have always said it, that our leader will come out not by the hand of the Jew. It will come. He will come out with the mighty hand of God. Just 4 hours, he will be out. The story will get to the whole world. So, Grace, you are here now. Can you speak to us? Go ahead and speak. Let's see what we got.
At the moment, my brother, please. Thank you.
All right. So, my sister, first, first love, you made a very big revelation and explanation. And I said, if what I'm hearing that by Drake, what he posted that these criminals wants to go and speak to our PM, I say, hallelujah, somebody. Because it is the end of the beginning. I said, our late PM always said, he told us the end of the beginning. And he also been telling them about what you don't know is bigger than you. And everybody should pray, let it be true that they want to go and speak to him. He will clear the road for them. And then when he comes out, no more donation, no more pay, no more you need your money. No, because it is written and it is sealed and signed and delivered. So we should continue to move. Who is there? CEO choose. Are you ready to speak to us or not? Okay, Odo, Ada also. Those are managed. Go ahead and speak to us. The mic is yours. Who's ready to speak? Speak to us and pray for Biafra. Go ahead and speak to us.
Okay, thank you, Sir Williams, for this opportunity again. I just want to ask a question. Ndị be anyị ha ka na-azazi Ogbuefi? Please, can someone answer me? Because I want that question to be answered, and then I will want to also ask, which cow Kefi or Hagana Zazi Ogbuefi? Because currently I'm no longer seeing Ifi Igbo or Ifi Fulani. So I want to let them understand that onye ọbụla na-azazikwa Ogbuefi kịta na Ifi nke Fulani, anyị na-achụfụsị ndị Fulani na anyị. So onye ọbụla na-aza that title ka ọ pipe godu low first. Go because Igbo just a pride in it. You can never compare Igbo with even the Fulani. Go. So it's high time that we gradually bring back who we used to be. You understand? Because I believe when we started answering Ogbuefi, when an Igbo man kills a cow, it will be loud because the Igbo cows can never be compared with that of the Fulani. Sorry, I know I'm a bit off from the topic, but I just want to make us understand that Onyewana Nazazi Ogbuefi, because most people now are just answering titles in our land, and they are not even there's no pride in it again. So I want us to bring back that the pride in our titles, if it will still be allowed to use title in our land. Okay, so yes, I think that's what I just have for now. Thank you.
All right, thank you, my brother. The gods of the land have heard you, and they have taken note of what you have just submitted. Thank you very much once again. Naji, Adozoma Naji, are you ready now? Or Grace, CEO choose, you're all on the mic. Please, can you speak to us? All right, all these people on the mic, they are not ready yet to speak. Maybe because of one or two engagements. But we are here now. We cannot stop. We cannot look back. Because look back, you turn to pillar of salt. Is that not what they told us? Yes, we must move. So, as I was saying earlier on, if it is okay or truth that they are going to speak to our PM today by 5 o'clock, as they said, we should all prepare to follow them out and then see what is going on. Because if it is true, the message directly
So,
goes to all of us.
William, Sir William, you too, they went to welcome PM. You too, you follow. I thought it's only me. We many here. Yeah, okay, no problem. Uh, there, there, I want to go and welcome their PM detention. If we see these people, like what our sister, Reverend First Lord said, that these people are just criminal. Look at what they are labeling their PM. In the front of the whole world, they are pushing out this narrative, and they are going to see PM in detention. These people are just mad. They are useless as what I've never seen. But I believe, they just want to draw attention for people to come in and see what is actually going on, or to come in and donate for them, because they've got nothing other than donate, 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 and more hands up, more hands up, more hands up. That is the only thing they know. No, no. I wonder the people that are falling victim of this idiot, these cockroaches that are following them sheepishly, you know, they have nothing other than you know making their zombies followers of their hard-earned money. But I no pity any of them, because they say a fly that fails to listen will always follow the corpse to the grave. And into no and if you into Soroya. So let them keep popping money to them, the criminals. After the nonsense they are doing, they're gonna share the money to themselves. Aratachaka, Epichon, they still continue. And the idiots, they don't want to learn a lesson. Yeah.
I think they are trying to create a content, They are trying to learn from our PM how to create content for us to, talk about, or join them to watch what their stupidity. But let it be true that they are going to actually see him, so that the whole world may know the truth from evil. That the whole world may listen and bow, because the fire is here. It's here already. The Leviathan is here. It's not going to take time. It must surely be. So who is ready to speak to us? Grace, are you back now? Or see your shoes. Google Global, are you ready to speak to us?
Let me add the one or two again. I'm at work, but at least we will keep the space warming and going. Thank you once again, all the new Biafrans all over the world. We can never get tired. Our leader said, even if it's one man standing, that one man can never give up. So, if he, as he says so, we still have millions of Biafrans standing by, standing with the banner. So, we can never get tired. There's news I saw in Twitter space that our foreign affairs has written to French authority. I said this is maybe is the reason why Tinubu run to France to go and maybe discourage them not to agree, not to agree, but what he don't know is bigger than them. What he don't know is bigger than him because this journey is a journey of Chukwu Abiam. You know, our leader is the true prophet of our time, the man that saws tomorrow. I say, may his days be long, honestly, because all these things that is playing out now, he said it before many years back that when time comes, we will form a government and we will send letters to the countries of the world so that when the madness will start, nobody will say that he's not aware of Biafra or what is happening. I commend our foreign affairs department. They are really doing the wonders, honestly, because I'm born Ana Guruji, this is what is playing, man, and that is the reason why every Genu Biafran must support our government because all these things requires money because we are seeing what they are doing and they are doing a marvelous job. They are really doing fantastic job. They know what they are doing. That's why whenever I see some certain things, I'm always marveled. Happiness is always in my mind, in my heart. Whenever I see every week, we must see good news from the governmental department, this or that. That shows that these are choosing one. This is the 100 men our arena really talked about. They are here with the man, doing the work of Chukwu Kabiam, because our freedom is sacrosanct. Our freedom is sure. We must support them, not finance, as we are doing it here in our space, hallowed chamber. We will continue doing what we know how to do best, because our own PK iswegide okwu na ntị ya ahụ ga-enyerịrị oghe ọghọtaba ihe a na-ekwu, because too many people think that this thing we are doing is not real. But at a time, they begin to understand that what we are doing, that our government know what they are doing. Because even our leader said that when he's still with us, he said that this thing is a process. And also our PM also said that it's a process. You know, when they are saying this, I don't even understand what they meant. But as time goes on, I begin to put 1+1 to get the answers to it. That's why I always urge all the new Biafrans to keep on supporting our government because they are the real deal. A na-ekwu nke ha mere ha emekwa ọzọ. A na-ekwu nke ọzọ ha mere emekwasakwa ọzọ. Ihe o gosiri dị na gọọmenti anyị akwadoro akwado. When our DPM is saying that this 2025 we must go home, she really meant that. But we must do our own part. Not talking. Talking is good, but make sure you are contributing in the aspect of finance because it's very, very important. Because if we didn't go home, we are not free until we go home and harness our talent, develop our areas, protect it. That's when we will beat our chest and say that we are free indeed. Without this happening, we are still suffering. That's why all the Jenu Biafrans stood their ground to back up our government, which is necessary to do. Because Bagabaka Bohambana Abuele, Biabumba, and you have to do Hada Uzo Puliche, very hard Janu, Labas Ozioma, nke eze chitota Biama. Nwoke ogologo anya ji aka ya dịrị n'onwe nke na-enwe ha mbido nke o ji enwe njedebe maka na kingdom a bụ kingdom ya. Ọ sị na ọ ga-alachietakwa azụ ka o si dị na mbụ na mgbe na nke ikpeazụ a ga-ekwere na ọ na-eme. Ka njedebegode ebe a ka ndị nọ na maịk ikwu ọnụ ọ maka na ihe a na-eme na-amasị m na ihe eziokwu na-adị m mma ọ ka ọ ga-abụ nọ mgbapụta kpachagakwa 1 or 2 ka anyị nwee ike dị na keep our space going. Thank you, Sir William. Thank you, Greg, once again for giving me this pen to air my voice. I stand by from my end. Thank you very much.
Thank you, nwanne m onye eziokwu. Udo dịrị gị. Nwa Chineke, nwa Chukwu okike abịa m.
Yes, so
Udo dịrị gị. Ndewo, my brother. Yes, so we continue to move. We cannot stop at this time. We cannot go back. We cannot fall back. We cannot move back. We can't even look back. Looking back is a sin, and a cost follows it. So we are moving forward, and we must move forward. OGV, you are here. Please, the mic is yours. Go ahead and speak to us.
My fellow Biafrans, I greet you all. Greet you all for the good work you have been doing. Biafra has been declared as a nation. We love you, our government. The government that anybody in the earth pray to have government like a Biafra Republic government. I thank the Holy One, Chukwu Abiyama, onye nkere ihe niile, onye nkere eluigwe n'ala, onye nkere mkpụrụ obi, ma ndị na-achọ okwu ma ndị na-achọ okwu Chukwu nwe. Nnekene ya leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu for his heart to eliminate his people from bad government. I thank Maazị Simon Ekpa for his good work he done to all the United States of Biafra citizens. We greet him. He's the number one, our Prime Minister. I greet our Deputy Prime Minister, Mwada Ngozi Arabeze, for all her good work she has been done since the Biafra Republic is concerned. Anyị na-ekene unu n'ihe niile unu na-emere anyị. All the government, all the workers in government, in Biafra government, keep on the good work. First, in village don't know what they will say because of threats in Nigeria. If not, all of them should be here. But Nigeria, if they see any mark that is Biafra in your phone, they will kill the person. That's why if you say anything concerning Biafra, some of them will not acquit it as a good word. But we love Biafra. Biafra have been existing since 2024 to today. We love you people for the good work you have done for this year. And we know you people is going to keep it every year by year for our next generation to enjoy the suffer you people suffer for us today. Anyị na-ekene our government maka plan ha na-eme ka ha gbochita all their citizens n'aka ndị iro mbụ Nigeria. Anyị mana Nigeria anyegodo anyị ọgụ, ndị isi anyị na-ekwu ya, ha ga-egbu anyị ga-egbu, emecha ihe anyị kwere n'ọrụ ọgụ ga-emechakwa ndị nọ n'ụwa niile amata na Biafra wụzi a country na ọwụ naanị ọwụzi steeti naanị. Na soon keep working and everybody, anybody, all our 40 governors should do the needful. Make sure they settle all their workers in area time so that we will not be like Nigeria. Let them put all the constitution in ways. Let them work with our constitution. Thank you, the hoster. I thank you people all. Anytime we come to Twitter, we see you people, we will always have joy. And we know our next generation will just hear Nigeria as a story. Thank you, my government. May God keep giving you people a good reason to defeat Nigeria in all costs. In Jesus' name. Anybody that wants to speak, I drop my mic. Are you people here?
Yeah. Yes. I have the freedom. I want to use the opportunity to let our people know that based on what we discussed yesterday, many of us were not here yesterday, and then we agreed on Sunday service that we use that period, Ibro Nyomanali, a golfer, Ibro Nyekwe, but I need to see this government. So I'll see pass this information later on so that another away, how we get away of it. So that the period I made this of Sunday service always in a part of Ifanga name on Sundays from this coming Sunday upwards. If you don't go but I see this government. Bologna menali a go but I think this government make all this government na chokona go for Gamira Kana chi. Makana nwere onye anyị jiri na nke ya aghọtago. So all can just can pass out this message, this information. It was reviewed yesterday through one of our brothers. I think it was Ugu Global. The spirit of our ancestors ministered to him this yesterday, and he passed the information, and the information was okay. So I think on Sunday we'll be having that as the year. And the Usoro usoro ife ndị ọzọ anyị ga na-eme on Sundays. So but all the same, ekele m onye ọbụla, ekelere m unu niile. My brother Ugo BLT, I see you, my brother, welcome. Ugo 247, I don't, you have not spoken since for a while now. You have been with us. I don't know. If you can hear me, please go ahead, sir. Ugo 247. Okay, I think it's not close
Let me
to his mic.
continue then. Am I coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yendeba bụ first of all, abido ha na-ekpere anyị. Ndụ na-agba dis gọọmenti mgba, ha ga-ebiri atụtụ akomkom. Whether ki nọ outside the country, whether ki nọ n'obodo bụ nke ebe anọ. Ịnọ ndị outside the country na-agba United States of Biafra mgba. Makwarụ, akwapụrụ ibe aka ị ga-eji wee na obodo nna, ma ọ bụkwa na ị ga-anata nwuru sef. Because ụdịrị mmadụ onye machara eziokwu na-ekpuchi ya aka, ya makwara ma na na-ekpuchi afọ ime aka. Mgbe oge ahụ once olu ha na 9 months, whether ka ịlakịrị ị ga-amụrị nwa. Ịmacha na United States of Biafra bụ the only gọọmenti enwere. Anyị na-eje declare ya na Finland on 29 of November. Isi na ị gara agba ya mgba. Once that flame of fire mbido ha na Sunday, unu niile na-agba dis gọọmenti mgba, unu gara atụtụ komkom site n'isi nwaanyị isi ọcha na France. Because ọgụ a bụ ya woman leader, ọ ga-esite n'isi ị ga-ebido atụtụ komkom na that France anyị nọ n'ime. Isiokwu wee bụrụ ngonu anyị na-amagolu n'ọsọ nsọ gọọmenti a ka anyị nwere now. Anyị enweghị another gọọmenti, and we have to find any means to make sure we protect the government, to make sure to protect this government of United States of Biafra. He protect government until were granite with sugar cane gbarata anị Igbo chini na-echekwa ala. Ị ga-protect the government by iweta ego. By iweta ego ọwụdị n'ime ọdụ otu ị ga-esi wee mee toward the money. Contact any of the media team. Ịmachara nwa niile. Ugo 247 nọ there. True Survivor nọ there. And so many of them like that. You contact any of the media team. Or direct you to the normal place, the normal quarter. You get chinye the ego. Or by the naka the government. Okoko drinking nọ na bụ akpọ nwa isi nkwocha na flash na achọrọ ikwunye ego. Onye different account n'ọgụ kwunye dị. Those people are not with the government. By the people who can against. You can help, you can protect the government in so many ways. As I assume she could go before. And I am with another government for now. Even Mazin Namdi cannot start today. Ogama, yes. And you know when came at the same, they declare good Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa, Makwane declare good Biafra. To tell you, any of them na shy. Now I be actually back to Brigi. I got you back to Brigi. I know when came on aka hard rocha. Because I'm a much ishina nwa emuru na ya ba ha hu n'ime afọ. Iman ngụcha university. Ibiashini ya gachi back to secondary school. Iman ngụcha kwa university. Ishini ya gachi back to primary school. N'igeje ebido na kindergarten. Na agụ na ụmụaka amụrụ ọhụrụ ga-ebido ekpe ihu aja. Why nigga fechagwe all those please? to tell you na honey ne ota wan shwe no the hydrogen. Once they declare Biafra, once I'm on this one, can you never tani we protect can make it sure. Now one no amor, no ga giji, no give votes of Bogodi first. Yan to Kuchan, obey, young Bichabe, Obido Gavage, Yanga Gidigjo, Obido Bawas. And what a cry and a just 4 months. Just 4 months, United States of Biafra declared. Just 4 months. You have to can make it sure. Now what I cry Gaga school. And by gas school, I got Kuro. And they got you a Kuro Kuko Bena Shiny Nebi at one way. Guno Kushima. Name Chan, what I can be do Gabi Jig in a school, and each in a school, I couldn't go now. I need a Kushi and Aka together. Make it sure now, what I can know wow. Because that is also work and what I can need by Nino now. I am Anke Mazinam, the Kanako, the Aqua, and I am Anke Mazi Simon Eva, or the Aqua. Young start today, the next thing, Amalu, yes, 9 o'clock, what I can know wow. I am angry. And in doing all these people, actually, Colombia support all the government, most especially all these big men, not an like Obi Kubana, not even only Obi Kubana self. You can the world richest man. I check this thing of the world richest man in Africa, even the whole world self. They take care of more children and Igbo and Nanya. So many people were able Nani well. The man's Omelola na China. It has Omelola na Lagos. It has Omelola na Kano. Mashiku bia wotego. Ki we zota ana ụmụnne gị. Ki we bia zo ụmụnne gị ndụ. Ị bịa shimba. No ezo Omelola bunka and Omelola self who can know ụmụnne. Akwa ebe ndu na-eji mkpọ nnụ. Ndị na-ebu isi a na kama nnọ ka ị na-azụ Omelola. Ọ ga-akala mma. Now we are support all this government of United States of Biafra. Because time now, big Jew after like this self, or we are grow too late. It's better for you to wake up. To wake up, everybody in of it. Just wake up, make it. Kimalo, now United States of Biafra, they declare go, and we are not going back. We are not going back to anywhere. My dear brothers and sisters, any place in order no here. Eat quena. Don't never agree. Ka this ndo Fulani ka mbịa tinye ọgba aghara n'ime nwanne na nwanne. Ka mbịa tinye ọgba aghara n'ime family. Because the whole 40 states of United States of Biafra, we are one. You check it out how you might not know united. And that United States of Biafra, that is the next world power. Because here in China, all these countries in America may disturb one. Now, United States of America power. And they are just playing. Once that world power in Shihanaka, United States of America for the next place on I have United States of Biafra. Because I got A, I got B. Maria now. After United States of America, after the world power Shihanaka have for the next place who are the United States of Biafra. If you don't know Maria now. And this is the right time. Can I make it sure na that land Chukwu okike abịama nyelu mụ na gị nwa ka anyị make sure na anyị protect it because onwe otu ndị ugwu ndị ojinkwọ ndị na-achị efi na-abatacha ma n'ime klaasị sef onwe otu nwanshi were chụfuo ndị mmadụ na their community land ọ fịakwara ahụ before echefu nwa dị for us to make sure that their plan didn't come to pass. The only option is for us to protect this government. I make sure that I follow this government, this one whole amount, na I follow school fees. Na I go to the pampas or because all this money, niile a na-ekwu okwu ewu, both ma akwa, ma pampas, ma ụgwọ akwụkwọ ewu, ọ ya ma bụ ego na-anacha eweta mgbe ọtụtụ ndị na-eme ha mụ ha na nwa eje mepere data nwatakịrị akaụntụ that the same akaụntụ ka aisha niile bịa mepere mgbe because ego a niile anyị na-atụ mgbe anyị ji akwụ ego a niile anyị na-atụ mgbe na anyị ji support this gọọmenti anyị ji protect this gọọmenti time na-abịa mgbe anyị niile ga eru uru enwe ọ bụrụ na anyị eruru uru enwe sef ụmụ anyị gara eru ụmụ anyị gara eru uru enwe we should not wait. Ihe kwesịrị iteji again we are not supposed to wait ka ndị ugwu ka ndị agwa ihe anyị kwesịrị ime after kwa mgbe ndị na-ekwu self defense Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bidoro train places ụmụnne anyị niile nnọcha ebe dị iche iche ha ghọtara okwu nwanne anyị nwoke nọ n'echi nwanne anyị nwoke nọ ebe ọ nọ chigide mkpu for complete if I'm not mistaken sef o chigide mkpu for complete 10 years if ọ bụ na ọ gafere that 10 years sef so many of us aghọtara mkpu nwanne anyị nwoke nne ọ bịa bụziri mgbe ndị Fulani anyị batara n'ime still with that some of our people aka mabe the same na ha batago n'ime anyị they did not know that they never know at all na ndị Fulani na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-echi mkpu since they are in our midst now and they are fighting every night they are fighting every morning and night to make sure na achụpụrụ anyị na nna anyị we should not allow that to happen we should not allow that and the only way we are not going to allow that to happen is for us to join hands together and protect this government of the United States of Biafra. We should join hands to protect this government. I hit my mic for now. Drake, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Okay,
here.
I hit my mic for now.
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you so much for that wonderful solution. I don't know where I am. It's a little bit noisy, but I'm not gonna manage me a bit. Okay, I can see now. Please go ahead. Your hand is up. Onyeka.
Okay, thank you, Mazi Greg. Great to you once again.
You continue to follow.
Okay, sorry. So, like as I was saying before, that our people need to wake up. Like what the topic is saying here, that is supporting the government. The government is something that is very, very important that we all need to do. So, like I was saying before, that our brothers, those that are living in like the river states and some of them there, they need to wake up now, because in fact that thing that I heard this afternoon made me to believe every other things that I've been hearing. Because immediately I heard that there's the imam saying that what happened in this people that they killed he mentioned it was shouting that is it 15 people or 16 people that they killed. And he just said that because I do hear also small. He said that it's Nyamire, which is the Igbos that are the one that committed those things. So they really know that all of us are Igbos, but these people, some of our brothers don't know. So them, they know us very well, but we, between ourselves, we don't know. It's time that we wake up and join hands together and make sure we push our country go forward. So I believe that me, I don't have much, but I believe in me. I believe that even if it's 1 naira, my 1 naira will go far in these things. So let us keep on. It's not until you put thousands or big amount before you know that it. But in as far as we are concerned, everybody putting 1 naira, 1 naira, it will really go far. So I just want our brothers to wake up, wake up. It's time that we push our governments go far and make sure that we protect our land. Because the way this, in fact, this thing I heard this afternoon made me to believe that, in fact, this has a lot of plans against the Igbos. So we need to wake up, brothers and sisters. Like our people, the other of our, this, what is it called? Ogen Kereda. It was once that I just visited their space. And in fact, if you're through Genu Biafran, there is no need of you going there to listen to any rubbish that I saying. Because the first day I just entered, in fact, the only voice I just heard, the ones I heard, I couldn't even bear it. In fact, if you are the spirit in you will not even allow you to continue hearing those rubbish that are speaking out of their mouth. So I just quickly left the group, left their space. See, today I have never for once entered there again. Not only that, people are saying more manners of names about our deputy prime minister, Dr. Gozora. If you're through genuine Biafra, and the spirit is in you, you will definitely know God will reveal you to you. Because me personally, that's why I see that in fact, stay there, keep on coming here to listen to it because I've already in with me, inside me, and know the truth. Because then I was just like, okay, let me see how is it in my dream. I saw it. I was like kind of running to Mr. Simon Ekpa in a dream like this. He was making call and he directed me to a lady. It was a small girl in that dream. I'm even bigger than the girl. The minute I met the girl, then the girl started leading me after. The girl is in my front. So many people are just there shouting, telling me, where are people going? I asked them to keep quiet. That is, I'm not the one that told her to lead us, but somebody directed me. If PM didn't say anything to me, just point hand to me there. And the girl started leading me. And me and the girl started going. So it's no longer a thing that I should be some of us that are doubting or whether she's the right person or not. It's now time that we're supposed to come up and support this our government. And also the key here, like I was saying before, especially Mazi Ugo 247. I've been in touch with him, but I think maybe has a lot of things he have not really answered me. So I don't know who can help us at least to locate our states and where we can be making this donation. I really feel like putting even 1 naira there, at least my 1 naira will go forward to make create a difference. So if there's any way that can help us, so where we can be doing this donation, make it in a public place, we can get it very easily. So that's what I have to say for now. Thank you, brothers and sisters. I hit my mic for now. Greg, are you with us?
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Kennedy, Daniel.
Yeah,
Mr. Kennedy.
yeah, my brother. Thank you. Thank you, everyone that are listening and those that have spoken before. To be frank and sincere, all protocols are duly observed. From the beginning to the end, I thank we all that are here, that are listening. Today is another fundraising. I want to really talk to our people. Since 1945, Nigerians have never recognized us as part of Nigerian entity. Proceed to 1966, we were killed. They never recognized us as part of that entity called Nigeria. 1967 came. What happened between, or what triggered the issue with 1967 is not even up to 1/4 of what happened or what is happening now. The only thing that I will give, and I will always give kudos to our forefathers that fought in 1967 to 1970. They were very, very proactive. They really wanted to save the life of Biafrans. They never wanted anyone to die during that time. During that programs that was happening all over Nigeria against the Biafran people. Because the only narrative they sell is Igbos. But I must tell you, from in as far as you are from the old Eastern Nigeria before, you are part and parcel of Igbo. The Indibo, the oldest people that have lived. Whether you speak Isha, you speak Uromi, you speak Urobo, you speak Ijo, you are an Igbo. Because in 1966, they killed both Uromi person, Isha person, Awuchi person, Urubu person, Ijo person, Igbo person, Akwa Ibom person, and all that. Because they know us more than we know ourselves. We have never been part of the Zoological Republic terrorist government. We have never been part. Any slighted mistake or any slighted riot, they will target Igbo. Any slighted uprising, whether within the zoo enclave or outside the zoo, if anything is happening in Pakistan, it will be unleashed on the Igbos. And this continues to 2023, even before the 2023 elections. Look at the time of Goodluck Jonathan. They have been saying Igbo must go. To the extent we all hear the conversation between the Amosu and this terrorist vice president today. And all the things that was discussed in that conversation are being implemented every now and then. Our houses are bulldozers in Lagos. Investments are brought down. All these things were happening, and this is the reason why our forefathers fought for us to have a country of our own where human beings are dignified, irrespective of your level, irrespective of your ethnics, irrespective of your intonation or whatever. But in as far as you're a human being living on the surface of this earth, you will be dignified. How many times do we Biafrans will wait or we continue to pass through these rigorous conditions, chasing us out, even we are not fifth class of the zoo citizens. We are not fifth class. Our leader stood up. He said, enough is enough. They took our leader, our prime minister stood up. Now is Ngozi Oragueze. What makes our leader to be in the DSS dungeon is because of Biafra, the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. What makes our prime minister to be in the hand of Finnish government is because of the restoration of Biafra. God make it possible for Biafra to be declared on the 29th of November 2024. I then ask, what is the problem with our people? What is the problem with our people? That the Biafra that people have died for was declared on the 29th. This is the time that we all, both those far and near, in Lagos, in Abuja, everywhere, in as far as you are a Biafran, this is the time you have to stand up and say, it is time for us to go. This is not the time of 1967 to 1970. Nobody will use hunger on us. Nobody, the zoo government don't even have that. They don't even have that courage. Because one, if war break out in the zoo today, you can't see a Benue man that will be fighting for one Nigeria. You can't see a typical Hausa man that have been subjugated by these killers to start fighting for one Nigeria. You will not see an Oduduwa person that really understand the concept of this zoological republic to say he's carrying gun to fight for one Nigeria. So there is already a crack in the zoo. All we just need is just a little push and everything will be cleared. That little push is the finance. You have businesses all over the zoo. Your businesses will be protected. This is not 1967 to 1970. This is not the time that you will have 50 million in account and they will come out and give you 20 pounds. It will never happen and it cannot happen. Are you waiting until they will sow a bag and say Igbo must go? That is when you will realize that you need to support this restoration with your last blood, with your last penny. They are chasing you here and there. Our people that are in Ghana, in Ivory Coast, in all the African countries, if they have problem today, the zoo government will not come for you. But if you have your own country and if you have your own country and Biafra is restored, fully on ground, and you have problem in all this country, Biafran government will wade in and make sure that your properties and everything is being protected. That also go to the zoo. If the zoo happens to, if we happens to go back to our own country on ground, everything functioning, the zoo will have no right to seize any properties, and nobody have the right to seize any property or your money or whatsoever. They don't have that right, and it will never happen, and it can never happen. What is wrong with our people that has money? You will go all over internet, you will see how our people are throwing money everywhere. Then we are contributing 50 ejema, 10 ejema, 5 ejema, 2 ejema, 3 ejema. You are throwing money anyhow on the social media. If they kidnap you, when you are in the midst or in the den of the kidnappers, that is when you will be thinking, if I have done this, maybe they would have rescued me. Don't wait until you become a victim. Every Biafran, it is time for you to stand up. Whether you are from Isha, you are from Uromi, you are from Awuchi, just look at what happened in Uromi. People have been dying. They have been killing people in Uromi, raping women, raping children, killing men. The government pay no attention to that. They pay deaf ears. These people now say enough is enough. They retaliated. They turned the issue around that they are hunters. That is to tell you that you have no hope in that zoological republic of terrorist government. You have no hope in, if you don't disintegrate Nigeria now, Nigeria will take you to 6 feet. The only way to disintegrate that enclaves of death is for you to bring out your finances and contribute to the United States of Biafra. To the United States of Biafra. We don't have two governments. We have one government. That is the United States of Biafra. If you see anybody telling you about Briggy, you know that it is a Nigerian sponsored group. And if you contribute money to them, you are contributing money to Nigerian government to help more propagandas and to bring the United States of Biafra down. This is what our forefathers fought for. And it was restored on the 29th of November 2024. What is holding you back? What is holding us back? To pump in money, dollar to dollar, pounds to pounds, euro to euro, to this very total restoration. Are you happy with the life of your people? Are you happy that Fulani will go into a community, ransack the community, kill everyone and occupy that place? Those in Benue that has money, are you happy with what your people are going through? Those in Urumi, in Awuchi, are you happy with what your people are going through? Those in Uroboland, are you happy of what your people are going through? Those in the riverine area that you cannot even drink a purified water, the water you excrete on, the water you pee on, that is the same water you will go and drink. Are you happy with the life of your people? Are you happy with what your people are passing through in the riverine area? If Biafra is totally restored today with your resources and law that will guide every aspect of the government, your finances, your resources is secured, and they will use it to do a meaningful thing. At the age of 18, you should be able to have your own house. You should be able to live life on your own, not you depending on your parents. This is what Mazen Nande Kanu is fighting for. This is what our Prime Minister is fighting for. This is what our DPM stood and say, instead of Nigerian to defeat us on the 29th, we will defeat them, irrespective of the one they gave contract to destruct that declaration. She stood on her ground and she declared Biafra. So what is holding back our people? What is wrong with our people? What is wrong with our people? Are we going to wait until the Yorubas, those ones, it's not all the Yorubas, but those ones that are feeding from the Zoological Republic government pocket, are you going to wait until they start using cutlass and knife to chase you back? Look at what happened in Edo. Where did they retaliated? In Kano. And our people in Kano are being afraid. If you have a government, a strong government, will you be afraid of where you are? You have mansions, you have properties all over the north, all over the west. If you don't support the total restoration of Biafra, United States of Biafra, I tell you, those things will be demolished and those things will be, they will, if you will lose them. That one is certain. Unless you fund this United States of Biafra, that is when those properties can be safeguarded. If not, any property you have in the zoo will go down in the drain. So instead of you to keep piling up properties, keep piling up money, it is time for you to support the United States of Biafra, irrespective of where you are. It has been declared. If you are scared or you don't know what is going on, go and get. If you don't know if your part, the part of your community is in the United States of Biafra, get a map. We have the United States of Biafra map all over the internet. Check for it. You will know where you belong. And if you are a Biafran and you have that money, bring it to save the life of your people. Bring it to save the life of your unborn generations. If our forefathers were not able to stand on their feet, we wouldn't have been talking of the restoration of Biafra. They stood on their ground, they fought for it, and they never gave up. So what is actually wrong with our people? It is time for each and every one of us to stand up and fund this government. Fund the government. The account is secured. Anybody telling you that the zoo government will have been paying money into the account, have been sending money to people in zoo, nobody knows me. So it is our responsibility now, tonight, for each and every one of us to come and stand and contribute our own quarter to the United States of Biafra. Any money you put in there, whatever effort you have made to make sure that Biafra is totally restored, I tell you, you are going to reap the profit in a millionfold. Because one, there will be peace. Two, your children will have hope. Three, our people will not be dying like flies. Everybody will be up and doing. You will have say all over the world. That is the Biafra we are looking for. And that is the Biafra our leader is fighting for. That is the reason why you still see him still there. He cares for you and your children. He cares for me and my children. That is why he's still there. If not, the zoo have offered him billions and trillions of pounds and dollars and euros. But he refused to yield in to their own demand. He stood, irrespective of the suffering, irrespective of the things they subject him to, which we are not seeing. He's the only one there. You talk about our prime minister, he's comfortable, he can do whatever he needs to do, but he is thinking about you, thinking about the people they are killing in Urumi, thinking about the people they are killing in Uroboland, thinking about the people they are killing in Benue, thinking about the people they are killing in Akwa Ibom, thinking about the people they are killing in Iguacha, thinking about the people they are killing all over Biafra land. Is it our DPM? She's up and doing. She can buy whatever she needs to buy. She's not suffering. But the name calling that she's receiving today is for your sake and for the sake of your generations. The sleepless night she's having in order to make sure that Biafra is totally restored on ground is for the sake of you and me and our generations. So it is time for everybody to put hand in their pocket irrespective of where you are. Because Nigeria will not give you anything. They will continue to kill you. You will never say anything. The lithium test that happened was Urumi. For those people that wasn't hearing what was going on in the zoo up to now, until you were able to hear what happened in Urumi. You see how they turn the table. You see even the Gumi that are going to meet, oh my God, to meet the so-called terrorists that they are calling bandits, to meet the terrorists. If they kidnap you, you will pay him money, you will give him feeding money, you will give him transport, you will give him the money. In a country you call your own. In a country you call your own. The military is not doing anything because the military have been filled with terrorists. So it is time for each and every one of us to stand up and make sure that we all pump money into the United States of Biafra. In Israel today, if Israel doesn't have money, do you think they would have been able to, subdue all the terrorist countries that surround them? No.